Let me take you on a journey, dear viewer, through the world of Warcraft. So, when TBC, the Burning Crusade Classic, relaunched, they had a bit of a controversy when they released that they were removing old art that was considered problematic to replace it with new art. So they removed this This is real, by the way. These pictures were in the game. You could find these in the game, in the cities. And they removed this and replaced it with a bowl of fruit because, you know, this is misogynistic and you can't have this. This is degrading to women. So this is Blizzard in 2025 now. This is what they are. And there's been a new controversy of a recent Blood Elf character in the lore who is one of the main characters in the new expansion, and there's been a lot of drama around it. So let's just go over some quick history of what Blood Elves look like in World of Warcraft and what the original design philosophy for them is. So here's a Blood Elf. In TBC, when a lot of people made their Blood Elf characters, their cool OC Blood Elf paladins, first time you could be a paladin on the Horde, very cool. This is probably what they imagined their Blood Elf female looked like. Something like this, you know? An attractive female woman. You know, this was the in-game art. This was the art in-game, like loading screen art. This is a female. This is a male. You can tell by the way that they are. Here's the in-game cinematic depiction of a Blood Elf female. You can tell that it's a female because it's clearly a woman. It's clearly a woman. They have boobs and a woman-like face. And now we have Lady Liadrin, who is a current relevant character, Blood Elf female. Here's her Hearthstone art. Okay. And here is the cinematic art. This is why I wanted to make the video. This is causing a lot of controversy, but not necessarily just this. We have one more to show you. But here you can see this is the in-game model. And this is the cinematic model. You may notice they removed her glowing eyes. They removed her makeup. They gave her a much wider jaw. You can see the angle of the jaw is way wider. They gave her bigger cheekbones. So basically they just did what every modern AAA Western developer does to female characters. They made them look like a man. They gave them the face of a man. And that prompted a Redditor to do this. Decided to spend 3 minutes fixing Liadrin. Here's the original bottom right. So again, kind of wide, just kind of straight jawline. God, more prevalent jawline than I have. Kind of Botox lips. Looks kind of weird. That's what a lot of people have been saying, but it just looks a lot less feminine. Suspiciously. I wonder why. I wonder why Blizzard would design a female character in 2025 to look like a man. I couldn't possibly imagine why they would do that. But yeah, so they gave her glowing eyes. They gave her an actual like feminine jawline and facial structure. They made her more youthful, as elves are. They're perpetually youthful because they're elves. So yeah, I thought this was hilarious. But this thread got locked because it's on Reddit. And you know how Reddit is. Reddit's probably one of the most leftist forum sites that there is, especially for how large it is that exists today. It's undeniable. You can say, oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's crazy. It is. That's due to moderation. It's not their fault necessarily. It's more so the Reddit mods. But I thought this was hilarious. And the reactions in the thread are hilarious. So we're going to go over them quick. We're just going to browse through them. Just find some funny ones. Maybe sort by controversial. But that's all the video is today. So if you just wanted to see this, if you wanted to see the actual art and what happened, that's all. The rest I'm just going to be going through comments and just shitting on things. So let's see what they say. She looks more like an elf for sure, but also younger. Oh, wow. So I was assuming everyone in Reddit was just going to be flaming it because it's Reddit. But let's see, maybe this is actually one of the rare cases where Reddit and 4chan both agree that this design is atrocious and they should have made her look like this. An actual woman, an actual blood elf with glowing eyes. Shouldn't elves always look younger than they are? Yeah, that was my point too. Elves are supposed to be perpetually youthful. It's an elf. They don't age. It's the glowy eyes. Without the glowing eyes, they don't look like WoW elves anymore. See, guys? It's not the... Don't notice the big jaw, the Botox lips. No, it's just the eyes, guys. There's nothing else to see. It's just the eyes. It's the only difference. It's the only reason she looks more like a blood elf female now. They just changed the eyes to glow. That's it. That's like the brain of a Redditor. You have to like filter out anything problematic You just have to somehow filter out all the changes to this face, and the only thing that you register is the eyes are glowing now. Oh no. It's obviously lacking in detail because it's a quick job, but the shape of the face and eyes are much better. Okay, here's an actual like human being on Reddit with eyes who can actually see that, oh yeah, the shape of the face and eyes are better. She looks like a blood elf female now because they made her face look like the face of a female and not the face of a man. Crazy. So there are some Redditors who are sane. And I'm surprised because that got upvoted a lot. How did Blizz fail her while having perfect examples of female elves done good in other cinematics in the last 5 years? Sylvanas, Tyrande. Yeah, I guess. I mean, they didn't butcher their designs when they transferred them from their in-game model to cinematic. They maintained their design. They didn't make their face clearly the face of a man with Botox lips for no reason. And that's the other thing. This new design, this doesn't even look like an elf. It just looks like a human. It looks like a female human fucking Instagram model with their Botox lips, with that weird Botox trend that's going on. Sorry, you're getting treated so harshly for this. I really do think your version looks better. See, this is crazy. Am I taking crazy pills? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. What's happening? Reddit is agreeing with me? Oh my god. Why do we pretend that the version from the cinematic looks good or anything like the model in-game? Is there something I'm missing? Are we being trolled? Oh my god, they actually agree with me. She's supposed to look like an elf, not a human with long ears. Exactly. Oh my god. Can't believe people are defending the Botox look. Her skin literally looks plastic. It's ugly. Oh my god. Reddit, it's finally happening. It's finally happening. 4chan and Reddit both had threads that both had the same takes. That's crazy. I usually hate those bros who here we go. This is what I usually expect from Redditors, who yassify female characters to fit their standards, but this time, it is very much warranted. Lol, lip fillers and jaw implants on the fantasy elf is crazy work. See, it's so bad that not even Redditors can just like hand wave it anymore and say, screw you chuds, you just want all women to look like porn stars. Like even they are like, okay, this is just fucked up. Like, this is bad. If even the Redditors are against it, you know it's bad. I would have made her a little older looking, but good job. She's an actual WoW blood elf in this. I think this is like exactly how a blood elf female should look. Why make them look older? They're elves. They're not supposed to look old. They're supposed to be youthful forever. That's the point of it. Fantasy elves. Everyone doing Botox nowadays. Okay, I'm really surprised. Like all the top comments are people agreeing. I thought it was going to be people flaming, but let's sort by controversial. This is where it's going to get spicy. Okay. Lol, her face in the cinematic is fine. Y'all got knickers. See, it's this word, not the other word, in a bunch. Decided to spend 3, yeah. Yeah, this is kind of more what I expected. Cat, what are you doing? Shaking the freaking... I'll tell you what's wrong because everyone is afraid to say it. People are tired of every female protagonist having to be super masculine and incredibly unattractive because beautiful woman can't be the important woman or it'll make someone feel bad. Bring back pretty woman in video games. There it is. There it fucking is. And you know why she looks like that in the cinematic? You know why? Because the people working at Blizzard, the women working in this team who are responsible, who are behind this, they can't allow an attractive woman to be in a video game. It's literally the woman, it's literally the female devs at the company who are pushing this stuff. That is why this is happening. So yeah, 100%. 100%. Dude, she doesn't even look masculine. What are you talking about, bro? See, this doesn't even look masculine according to this Redditor. It's not even masculine, bro. What are you talking about? That's just like how normal women look, you know? They just have bigger jaws than me. Bigger cheekbones than me. And Botox lips. That's just how women normally look, bro. Let's see. These are actually kind of boring. She looks like she is 16, dude. Come on. Does she? Not really. Like 20, maybe 19. But that's how old elves are supposed to look. Again, they're elves. They remain youthful. They don't age. They're elves. Oh no. Looks way better without the uglified manly jawlines and bone structure. Crazy. Even controversial. people are still agreeing. Like, I thought I was going to get some good content from this, but no. It's just Redditors agreeing with me. I'm shocked. I never expected this day would come. Truly. I don't even have anything more to say. Like, all the comments are agreeing with me. I was hoping to farm some content of Redditors angry about this this post that this guy made, but they all agree with him. All right. Well, I guess it's over. We won. We did it. I was expecting a lot more spiteful, angry Redditors to make content out of their comments, but it just doesn't exist. They all agree. It's so bad. This design is so disgusting that even Redditors are like, yeah, this is bad. This redesign is way better. This looks like a fucking man. This is disgusting. Gosh, even the Redditors agree. I can't get over how crazy that is. But I'm rambling. I just keep saying the same thing. So I guess I'll end the video. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike if you disliked it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm a new channel, so subscriptions do go a very long way. And thanks for watching. Peace.